Hi, I'm Craig, and welcome back to another on-the-road video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com. Today, we'll be taking a look at the electronic control on this Maytag front-load style dryer. To begin the repair, we must first access the back of the unit. Stop. Before beginning any repair, always be sure to disconnect the power to the appliance. It is also recommended to test the outlet for the proper voltage. Now that we have access to the back of the unit, we do have two 5/16 that will have to be removed on the back in order to take the top off. Then slide back, start to wiggle it, pull off your top, and set it aside. Now that we have the top panel removed, we have clear access to our control board assembly. Now, the main reason why you'd be replacing a control board would be if one of the components are not getting power. Another common thing is that the heat relay may be stuck and it's causing it to overheat. There's a lot of different things that could be going wrong that you may need to replace your main control board with. Now, I personally do a lot of direct testing at the components. I like to test for voltage. If I don't have the voltage, I know that my control board is bad. I also like to test fuses for continuity or the heater for continuity to kind of narrow down which one I'm going to be replacing. Now, if you do find that you have to replace your main control board, first, sometimes it's easier to take these Molexes off while it's attached to the machine. Now make sure power is unplugged, obviously, and start to remove all of these Molexes. If you feel more comfortable, you can take a picture of where each one goes. This one's pretty cut and dry. They can only go in one spot, so you shouldn't mix it up. But if you feel more comfortable, make sure you take a picture. This relay one can be rather hard to get off, so if you need to, maybe pry up, but don't push a lot of pressure on the relay while trying to separate. You don't want to crack it or cause any damage to the relay in case you do not have to replace your board. This one came off rather easily, but if you're going to pull it off, maybe wear some gloves, as this metal is very sharp, so if you pull off and hit it, you're going to have some damage. Let's move the wiring out of the way. The control board is held on by 1/4 inch screw at the top. We'll remove that. We slide the board over and you'll see these clips will cause it to slide. So slide it over, they drop right out. Remove your control board and set it aside. When installing your new main control, if you are replacing it, the old tech manual is on the back. Make sure you take that off and put it back onto the new control board, so that if you have to get some work done, us technicians, we can find it and diagnose it properly. Next, slide it up into place and slide it over. Be careful, it is all plastic, so if you wiggle it too much, you may break off the tabs. Reinstall your 1/4 inch screw. Now we will reinstall the wiring. Once again, they're all color coded. They can only go in one spot. You can't really mess this up. So go in, reattach them gently. If for some reason they don't want to go in smooth, maybe take another look at it. Make sure you have it going in properly so you do not damage your main control board. These are not cheap. Make sure they're all on there snug. Now we can reinstall the top. When installing your top panel, you have two portions. This portion right here has little slotted areas that correspond with the UI console at the top, as well as the screw holes on the back. So put the portion that goes to the top forward, drop it in place. It should sit level. Push it in. Now we can replace the two screws. You may have to slide it back and forth in order for it to line up, but once you get one screw in, it'll draw the whole top in. And this will complete your repair. Thank you for watching another quality video brought to you by ApplianceVideo.com.